Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful morning. We had some rain yesterday, and so the dust has been controlled. But today we are working on getting our septic system installed. That's kind of our number one priority while we're here, because we have to have it installed and inspected, and then we have to bury it. So we've got our final grade here now, is what we were waiting for before we decided where exactly to put our tank. But before we place our tank, we have to put the 12-inch risers on. So let's see what it takes to put those risers on. First step, we're going to take off the lid. Give the screws to my lovely screw holder. So this is a 12-inch riser for our tank. If you can see, it's kind of cone shaped, where there's a smaller end on one end and a larger end on the other. And I assumed that the large end went onto the tank, but it turns out the smaller end goes on the tank and the large end holds the lid. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start all of our mounting bolts into the riser. That way we don't drop any into the tank like I did on the first one. We're going to set it on this tarp just to kind of keep the gasket in good shape. Don't want any dirt and anything on the gasket surface. And just get all of these screws started, or bolts. Bolts and one screw. For some reason, the kit comes with one square drive screw.
It's probably very important, and there's probably a special place for it.
That's probably in the instructions. I think it's just security, like you said, to keep people from stealing your riser. Because there's a lot of riser theft out there.
There is.
There's the square drive.
They're in high demand.
High demand. They are expensive. Now with my square drive bit, put in the security screw.
Anti-theft.
Anti-theft. We've got all of our mounting bolts started. Now we're going to go up onto the tank. So you can see that there are holes here in the tank that need to line up with my bolts. And there's a sealing surface.
Okay.
Keep that clean. We don't want any of the septic water to get into the ground before it's meant to.
Nope. Jump.
It just gives a little
hoocha, hoocha.
Hoocha, hoocha. Well, maybe a little knee. Up the other side.
Do a pile driver.
What I'll do is I'll get this
started.
Yeah, look at that. That's how you know which one to start.
Oh, maybe that is what it is. The starting screw, not an anti-theft screw.
No. All right, now we're locked in. Now that we have the riser locked in, we turn our torque setting to 60.
Why 60?
Because that's what, I don't know.
Okay, well, you said that so officially, I thought there was a reason.
Because that's the one that worked on the last riser.
Okay.
And then we just start screwing them home.
Are you doing it in a pattern like changing a tire for a reason? Okay.
This is why you don't put the risers on when it's in the ground.
Oh.
Because then I would have to go into the tank instead of rolling the tank on its side.
Gotcha.
That was dumb. Thank you.
very carefully.
Oh,
What happened?
I almost lost it again.
It's not staying on very well.
No, it's not.
Okay, so I was asking before you dropped it
about
into the
pattern?
thing. Yeah, do you have to do it in a pattern or is that just a habit?
I just did a star pattern so that we don't go around in a circle and have it kind of get off a little bit.
Okay.
And so sometimes if it did kind of a wave, it would, the holes might not line up. So I did a star pattern. Similar to like torquing a car tire.
Right, that's what it reminded me of. Oh, I hear them.
Got him.
Okay, so what did you say you just put on that?
I put some soap on it.
But you called it something.
Bark dust sauce.
So you gotta explain that.
I call Dawn dish soap bark dust sauce because I carry it on the fire engine for bark dust fires, where we use our water extinguisher and spray a little bit of soap in it to wet the water.
Clever.
And now you get to ask me, what do you mean wet the water? Soap breaks surface tension so that the water will soak into the bark dust.
Oh, okay, okay.
And now, apparently this fits in here.
Sure does.
So Amy had the genius idea of, let's put this pipe in first so that we're not in the trench trying to put this thing in. So we'll see if it goes in. I'm gonna push the whole thing through. Okay, well.
Take two.
All right, so I ran down to the neighbor's house and borrowed an angle grinder, and I put a bevel on the 4-inch pipe. And so now that should help get us started. And then the soap will help it be slippery.
Slippery. And the sun came out
Yeah, it did.
in between our takes.
Yeah, it's no longer freezing. Okay.
Here we go.
There it goes.
Yes.
Woo!
Woo,
It does
success.
fit. I knew it would all along. Okay.
Yay. Okay, now the other side.
Now the other side.
Feeling strong?
We'll see.
Oh. You got
All right.
it's in.
It's in. All right. Hard part's done.
Cool.
We're ready to dig a hole.
Nice. Stop, did I get your camera? Have you heard any good jokes lately?
Other than this camera. I would like to film digging, but I can't hold a camera while I'm digging. So.
Okay. How about a dad joke?
Oh. Okay, so Amy told me to put ketchup on the grocery list, so I did. But now I can't read the rest of the list.
That is a classic dad joke. All of the busyness and all of the supplies that are kind of out and about underneath the shop And I am looking forward to those being buried and in the ground. And we'll have all that clear space left. So Jeff's coming over with the excavator. He's gonna start to dig the hole for the septic, which you can kind of see outlined with the orange marks on the ground. So here we go. We're about to get this black tank buried.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. I'm alright, cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind? Or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love.
This, depending on what our elevation is, this line, since this is a little deeper, it might be okay. It might not be too low.
Okay.
And we are really close to getting our level ground for the tank to sit on. So that orange line, we need to dig just maybe 4 feet back from that line, not too much deeper. So we're really close. That is very exciting. Jeff is going to now pick up our tank, but we have to spin it. So we have our chain hooked to the tank in a way that hopefully it will spin when he lifts it up. Woo! Just like that.
You're right.
I was right in the direction it was gonna spin. But you know, that's okay. We're a team.
You were wrong about the length of pipe, though.
Oh, right, because it's the other side. Well, I can't be right about everything. tank is in the hole. We got it all leveled front to back and side to side. So now we're burying it a little bit, but not all, no?
We can't do anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the little bucket is for digging to the, okay, cool, exciting.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're starting to dig the trench that the pipes will go in that go down to the drain field. At least this part should be simple. Just have to have a trench with a slope. So that's good. But once we get to the drain field, it'll be a little bit more technical because that has to be level the whole way down. So Jeff has got this whole trench done, and he's now working on the area that goes out to the drain field, kind of where it turns 45 degrees.
All right, we are getting ready to dig our drain field now. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing 3 runs of 60 feet. That'll get us to our 180 feet total. So we need to make sure that our trench is level across the entire 60 feet. And then we'll step down to the next trench, and that trench will be level across the entire 60 feet. So Amy's going to be on the stick, I'll be on the excavator.
Oops. Your twig was too small.
Join us in our next video as we finish the septic system. And as always, remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.